Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Leverkusen.
Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave, which envelops the team. The action has already started. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, a player I've been looking at for quite a while now, Peter, is this guy, Bastoni. He's always impressed me with the way he's gone about his game. He's physically dominant, he's very intelligent in his reading of the game and his positioning, and he's also now very confident in his possession and what he can deliver up the pitch.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Bastoni gets it clear. Olise. Vieira. Short changes him with that pass. Bastoni makes the interception. Great vision. Baresi with the clearance.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
Oh, that's a key interception. Vieira. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Haaland! Goal! Bayer Leverkusen! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So we have our breakthrough.
Listen, when it comes...
Chance for a shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That has not gone well.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? That's just playing it safe and simple.
Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Cafu, looking for the run. Looking to play him in. Looking for options for movement. Shapes to shoot! He scores! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Pete.
Shevchenko! Oh, the keeper's equal to it.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Can he get it through? Cute ball now, face-to-face shoot! Oh, it's come off the upright. And a chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping. Really. And the whistle goes for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So we reach the halfway point.
Oh, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
So all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Out to the right. Nicely weighted ball. Played through for the wide man. Olise has got himself a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
Maldini is there and he can get that clear. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Maldini is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that.
The attendance for this match was
He
62,005.
is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with him.
Chance! Oh, it's come loose.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
And the pass is intercepted. Beckenbauer, spread it left. Hullet. It's a throw-in. It's Vieira. Has a shot! They would have been quick to recover this.
1-0-0-0 100.
Couldn't squeeze it through. That pass isn't the best. And he's picked it up out wide. He is through here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Pass somewhat off target. No, that's been intercepted. That's a little off target.
ഇങ്ങനെ
Knocks it
കളിയാക്കിക്കോ
into space. That's been cut out, well played.
Arsenal really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win
വലിയ
this,
Takes a
ക്ഷീണമാണ്
shot! Goal! Bayer Leverkusen!
ഇല്ല
And
അതല്ല
they've got their lead
ഫുട്ബോളല്ല
back. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's...
Decent chance! It's run loose. Who's going to... Oh, he's been caught on it here. And this is Scholes. It's Scholes! He scored! Dying minutes, and we're all square again. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now, the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Has been indicated.
And that's definitely not his best. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. And we're done. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks a winner of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. Haaland claiming the Man of the Match award.
ആ സ്ക്രീൻ കളിക്കും അവിടെ നിക്കോ അവിടെ നിക്കോ
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real
ഇങ്ങനെ നമ്മളെ ആള്
expectant
കൊടുക്കും
buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go
അതും
any minute
കൊറേ
now.
മെസ്സേജ് ആയിരിക്കും ഇവിടെ ഫ്രണ്ട്ലി
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a
വരുന്നത്
big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
സ്ക്രീൻഷോട്ട് എടുത്ത് തീരുമാനിച്ചാൽ
There's the whistle. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, N'Golo Kante. He is only one midfielder, but it often feels like he does the work of two or three. He's got exceptional awareness for danger and the stamina to make sure he can go and snuff it out over and over again if required. He's also exceptional in
Chance! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Header comes in! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. Beckenbauer, Pullet in acres of space out wide. But that is good defending, it's been repelled. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And he's gone looking for safety. Deftly away. Maldini. He's shifted it to the flank. Pullet will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Beckenbauer. Knocks it out wide. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Plays a sharp little ball here. So we're still where we started right now. And he's had a hit! And he has kept it out somehow!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Pullet constantly looking for the ball into the box. And it's Bellingham. Half an hour played now. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Looking for options for movement. Bayer Leverkusen do make frequent use of the long diagonal, Jim.
Yeah, they're obviously trying to get their fullbacks as involved as possible, Peter.
And what's the thought behind that?
Well, they're the ones... Shevchenko! What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Beckenbauer. And it's lofted through here. A lot of shoots! Goal! Bayer Leverkusen! And there it is, his 10th goal, his first mini milestone. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
1 minute added time.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind.
And there is the half-time whistle. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been
That was
organised,
Simba.
hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Bayer Leverkusen head for the dressing room
Coffee.
in possession of a 1-0 lead. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Bayer Leverkusen carrying a 1-goal lead. And the pass is intercepted. Nice looking ball. It's a goal kick. Cafu. He won't be happy with that one. Beckenbauer. Out to the left it goes. That's Maldini. Pullet. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Now it's Mackay. No, not quite on the same wavelength. And now they can clear their lines. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
It's run loose here. Now it's Stoichkov. And this is Okazaki. And that was nowhere near his best. Bellingham given the lift of his goal. And he's picked out the run. That is good alertness. He's fizzed it forward. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Shevchenko looking to run onto it. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's there to get it away. Out towards the flank. And it's Bellingham. Is there any... It's a big chance! It's a loose ball.
Bayer Leverkusen surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And he's intervened well there. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a...
Stoichkov! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, I can understand why his thinking was that way inclined.
Number 9, Shevchenko.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Batistuta coming on here. A change that was broadly anticipated.
Yeah, they've gone for more energy up front. This is a clear message, Peter.
Ah, good steal. He just read it. Five minutes left on the clock. Bayer Leverkusen close now to seeing this one through to the end.
Bayer Leverkusen nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Now that is commitment to the cause. It's their second corner of the game. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And that is as far as it goes. Bayer Leverkusen have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Bellingham claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.
Take some time out to give your support to our better
Your final thoughts, Jim?
Yeah, clean sheets and hard grind will help you go places, and they have a resolve that'll envy many.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it's down to business here. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
It's very hard to miss this guy, Haaland, when there's all 6'4" of him. A player with great football pedigree in his family, remembering his father played in the English top flight. The most talked about man in football. He's really one of a kind and marauds his way around the pitch.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. And that's been won straight back. Haaland. Oh, nice touch. The ball has bounced loose now. Now here's the delivery. Oh! He's... Goal! Bayer Leverkusen! And it's Bayer Leverkusen who take the lead. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Searching pass he's played there. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Now that looks a decent ball. It's Inzaghi! Superb by Inzaghi! A finish right from the top draw! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Well,
I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose.
Haaland! It's fallen kindly here. Goal! Bayer Leverkusen! And they've got their lead back. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That's been cut out, well played. Tries to play it through. Works it forward. Nicely aimed pass. And it's Bellingham. Oh, that looks a good ball through. He's going for goal! Loose ball now. Oh, he's been caught napping. And one more try. And he's heaved it away. He's had a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Now, who's going to be first to this? A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh, easy pickings there. Maldini is very much of the non-shell pass school of defending. Maldini, can he get it through? Good read, needed to be. Howson. The referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Bayer Leverkusen head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1. Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's...
Bellingham with the foul. And he's going to have his name taken. Bellingham. Oh, that's a key interception.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Cruyff. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Changes him with that pass. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Beckenbauer. And it's Hullet. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Engages and forces him off the ball. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bellingham, he won't be happy with that one. Now, can they get him away? And here's Hullet. Great vision.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Shevchenko. Oh, that was very necessary. Nicked it back promptly. Cafu. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Beckenbauer. Looking to play him in. And that's a dangerous ball. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Maldini. Can he get on the end of this? And this is Xavi Alonso. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Tries a shot! It's in! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable.
And he shoots! And it's hit the woodwork and out!
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Offside.
Oh, his goal-scoring celebrations are going to be cut short. The flag was up for offside, even if the referee didn't spot it straight away.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. That is ended up in no man's land.
Minute has been indicated.
Cruyff. Looking for the run. That's beautifully weighted. Oh, that was vital. And he's there to belt it away. Time added on 4 minutes. And that is as far as it goes. Bayer Leverkusen pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that...
বাহ വൃത്തിയാക്കിയതല്ലേ? എനിക്കെന്താ അറിയാ? എനിക്കെന്താ അറിയില്ല എവിടെ. പൂജ്യം 254 4010 10.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Now it's Torres. And he welcomes it in.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And a chance! It's bounced back off the post. That's a half-decent try.
Well, the look on his face says it all.
Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Nuno Mendes here, I think, will be very important, Peter, particularly if they start to spread the play, because he's excellent in one-on-one positions, both attacking and defending. So I'd expect him to have some of that cutting edge in the team, making himself a great option when they've got possession.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Bellingham. And Koundé. Ricci. And it's Marquinhos. Rice. France looking to pass their way through. Cafu. It's Bellingham. Cafu. Looking to play him in. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Rudiger. Pressing high and with purpose. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
And it's Mendes. Now Ritchie. Now it's Shevchenko. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Bellingham couldn't squeeze it through. Engages and forces him off the ball. Gullit. Bayer Leverkusen yet to have an attempt on goal. Gullit, good driving run. Tries to play it through.
Haaland really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Koundé, Gullit demonstrating his defensive quality there. Bellingham. Oh, important interception. Bayer Leverkusen do love to play that. Has a shot! Superb from Gullit! A finish right from the top draw. Any thoughts on the goal?
Well, I thought he got the first part of it right by getting his knee over the ball. It was always likely to be drilled very low, and so it proved.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Koundé. Baresi makes the interception. Bellingham, and he's managed to get free. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Hazard really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
This ended up in no man's land. Tries to pass it through. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Now it's Bellingham. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Rice gets over and intercepts. Koundé. Marquinhos. Approaching the half-hour mark. And there's green grass ahead of him. He's found a way through. Bellingham unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Koundé cuts out the pass. Ritchie. That has not gone well. Maldini. Now, what about a counter-attack? Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Koundé kept his eye on it, and he's there. Marquinhos, always a very imposing presence at the back. Rice. Good ball, good take. Lovely pass, but goes for a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. Crossed into the middle. Ritchie. Now it's Rice. And it's Bellingham. Shot could be on. Shoots! He scored! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
That was easy, almost too easy.
Fernando Torres really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Rice. Adams gets a foot in here. Marquinhos gets across to intercept that. And he's forced to go back. Nuno Mendes. Adams calmly anticipates. And he can clear it away. Beckenbauer. Maldini. Played back in.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Maldini. Nicely weighted ball. Maldini. Bellingham. France are looking to break at pace. Bellingham making good progress on the right-hand side.
There will be 1 minute
Ball has
added
bounced
time.
loose now. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Haaland. Played out to the left flank. Vieira. Shot at goal! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Haaland really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
This possibly the last play of the half. And he's there to clear it. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. He has found the way through, and that's aimed into... He rises! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 2 then. Adams attempts a clearance. Bellingham does really well to win the ball there. And now they can spring out of defence. Shevchenko. And that's a good ball. Can he finish? Goal! Bayer Leverkusen! And they've got their lead back. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And it's Bellingham. And here's Torres. Adams tries to clear. Well-timed, excellent interception. And this is Hazard. It's not an especially good pass, that. Not the most accurate pass. And here's Torres. Great work on the overlap. That's gone for a throw-in. Beckenbauer. Looking for the run. Now it's Mbappe. And here's Bellingham. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now this could be a chance.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Chips it through. That has been knocked clear. And number 3 coming up. And he's managed to get rid. Bayer Leverkusen are looking to go forward now. Out towards the flank. He's on it, can he get away? And he's gone backward here. Now, can they get him away? Tries a shot! He scores! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
This is quite a battle.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Nuno Mendes. Raya. Ricci. Bellingham. Looking for options for movement. And this is Torres. Chance for a shot! Goal! France! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. France get themselves into the lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way. Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
Now it's Shevchenko. Can he get it through? Chance! Oh, the ball, in he goes again. It's in! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
So all square, and not for the first time.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Vieira. Cafu. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Rice. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Might be... Can he finish? Kylian Mbappe! You just cannot stop him! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Into the lead once more. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Mbappe demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
France go into the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Cafu. Great pressure, plenty of it.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Haaland! No mistake. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Was there ever any doubt?
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
That's a foul, no two ways about it. And he has shown him a yellow card.
ഒരു മനുഷ്യൻ കാണാനില്ല എൻ്റെ കളി. കാരണം ഓൺലൈനൊക്കെയാണ് എന്ത് ആൾക്കാരാണ് ഒരു സ്നാക്കില്ലാത്ത കളി.
Can he get on the end of this? Pull it. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Big chance! Oh yes, it's there! Late in the day, this could well be it!
After 85
Truly
minutes
superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Coming on the field is...
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
France take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
He's a sharp little ball here.
Bayer Leverkusen really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Maldini kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. That's good vision. Oh, good ball! Nuno Mendes, and he's made sure that's not getting through. And that's been won straight back. That's a lovely pass. Caught offside that time. Oh, that's a key interception. Griezmann.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. And pull it! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. This is a Hollywood or bust corner. The final whistle is up next.
Chance! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Oh, Griezmann! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And it's in! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game? And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's miss. And the referee brings it to a close. What a game! A contest of
നീ അങ്ങ്
ferocity
ജയിച്ചു
and
പോകുന്നില്ല
marvellous talent from
ലെനിച്ചോടെ
start to finish. Haaland, hat-trick scorer,
നീ
massive game
ലെനിച്ചോടെ
from him today.
Just a quick reminder today.
What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter.
ഒരു മനുഷ്യൻ കണ്ടില്ല എന്റെ വീഡിയോ കണ്ട് ഇന്നതാ ഇത് കാണിച്ചെന്നാ പറയാ വീഡിയോസ് കാണുന്നേ നല്ല ഇതാ 51 101 74 76 31 48 കൂടി തന്നെ ഉണ്ടോ വിജയ് ഒന്നോട് കൂടി ഒരു മനുഷ്യൻ സെക്കൻഡ് ഒക്കെ 024 200 പെർഫോമൻസ് പറയാതാ വോയിസ് ഉണ്ടല്ലോ ഈ പറഞ്ഞ അങ്ങ് മൈക്ക് പറഞ്ഞാ മതി വോയിസ് ഉണ്ടായില്ലേ അലറല്ലേ അലറാന്ന് പറഞ്ഞോക്കെ അതിൽ കമന്റ് പറയണ്ടല്ലോ ഇയാൾ പറയണം മലയാളത്തിൽ പറഞ്ഞാൽ മതി മലയാളത്തിൽ പറഞ്ഞാൽ മതി
Well, what a sight this is. A
മലയാളത്തിൽ പറഞ്ഞാൽ
beautiful
മതി
evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. We have already started here.
Fernando Torres is looking really fired up here, Peter.
Well, he's been a favourite of yours for years, hasn't he?
Well, club biases aside, I don't think I've ever seen a striker who's so outstanding both inside and outside the box and who routinely...
Goes for a shot! Goal! France! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Oh, it's a nice side, and the shot! That's another chance! And that is doing no harm at all.
Haaland really reacted very quickly there, but couldn't quite find the finish he needed.
Marquinhos, Bellingham, and it's Azar. That's an imaginative pass. Always onto this. Adams, Bellingham. And it's been played through. Caught offside that time.
സാധാരണ എനിക്ക് 5-6 വാച്ചിങ് ഉണ്ടാവണം എന്നിട്ട്
Marquinhos.
വന്നിട്ട്
He won't be happy with that
മനസ്സില
one. Bellingham. Rice. Oh, it's a promising build-up this. Plenty of really nice passing. Great defending, strong and determined. Hazard. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort, but do hope it's nothing serious. Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle. Now it's Shevchenko. He's got away. Shevchenko. It's run loose here. Ricci did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Torres. Nuno Mendes. He's shifting through the gears here. Now it's Rice. I have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Foot in. He is through here. Well, played right into his path. Bellingham is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now that looks a decent ball. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere. But
ആദ്യമായിട്ട്
they'll
അവിടെ
have to go
പൂജ
again.
വ്യൂ കഴിഞ്ഞ കളിക്കാം
Bayer Leverkusen are
ഇന്ന്
really in
സ്ട്രീം
a
ചെയ്തിട്ട്
position
ആദ്യമായിട്ട് അവിടെ
where
പൂജ വ്യൂ
patience and prudence will serve them best.
റീച്ച് ആവണെങ്കിൽ
Time's
റീച്ച്
on their
എനിക്ക്
side.
വന്നോണ്ട് ഇതുവരെ എനിക്ക് നല്ല റീച്ച് ഉണ്ടായിരുന്നു
Azar. Looking for options for movement. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Robertson goes on a charge down the left. And that is a little undercooked. Oh, good-looking ball. Bayer Leverkusen do make frequent use of the long diagonal, Jim.
Yeah, they're obviously trying to get their fullbacks as involved as possible, Peter.
And what's the thought behind that?
Well, they're the ones who can find those little pockets of space out wide or go beyond the defence on the overlap. It really opens up all sorts of options for them.
Can he get on the end of this? And that's a good ball. There's a no-nonsense tackle. Bullet dominates aerially so often. Cafu. Bellingham, given the lift of his goal. And that has left him in a heap. And the through ball. And no, that was never going to make it. Rice. And this is Torres. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Look at the space here. And Torres! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Fernando Torres is offering a wry smile there.
France with the corner, there first. And it's been taken short. Cafu gets it clear. It'll be a throw-in. Rudiger. And it's Mendes. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Bellingham. And again they run up against stubborn defending. He's in a great position here. He's had a shot! It's loose and oh, he's been caught napping. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected. It's a corner. France have their second corner now. Rice with the short one. So it's going to be another corner. Corner number 3 coming up. And the cross comes in. Tries a shot! That is delicious! A finish right from the top draw. Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Pull it. And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
There will be a throw-in. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Picked out brilliantly. Can he finish? It's run loose, who's going to get there? Pullet gets good distance on it. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Looking to play him in. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Now it's Mbappe, and he's managed to get free. Oh, and a chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Rice plays it short. Oh, he's been caught on it here. They've got to be quick to recover this. No, he didn't quite meet it right.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Shevchenko. It is a corner.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
He's got full. Oh, it rattles the bar. Chance! Denied by an impressive save.
Well, someone's doing his job
Gameplay.
properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Threads one in.
Full വേദനല്ല അതിന്
He's gonna
സ്മാർട്ട്
be
അസിസ്റ്റന്റ്
disappointed with
കളിക്കുന്നത്
that.
noob എന്നറിയില്ലേ
has been indicated.
noob players ആണ് സ്മാർട്ട് അസിസ്റ്റന്റ് യൂസ്
I
ചെയ്യുന്നത്
think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
സ്മാർട്ട് അസിസ്റ്റ് കളിക്കാരെ പോലെ
And
യൂസ്
this could
ചെയ്ത്
be the final action of the first half.
ആയിട്ടൊന്നും ഗെയിം പ്ലേ വെച്ച് വരാൻ നിൽക്കണ്ട ആട്ടി വിടും ആൾക്കാര്
And he's there to clear it.
കാര്യത്തില് ഞാൻ നിങ്ങൾ
He's
ഉദാഹരണ
tried one.
ഇന്നേറ്റ് കളിച്ചെന്ന് കുഴപ്പമില്ല
Nuno Mendes. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. Oh, easy pickings there. And the first half is done. Any strong opinions on the first half?
അഞ്ചരാ
Bayer Leverkusen
ആൾക്കാര്
certainly
പറയണേ
can't
ഇപ്പൊ
feel
പറയും
happy about how things have
ഇവന്
gone.
സ്മാർട്ട് അസിസ്റ്റ് ആണ്
Now isn't the time
ഞാൻ
to
പറഞ്ഞോളൂ
take their
ഇങ്ങനെ
foot off the
ആൾക്കാര്
pedal.
This is a
They
quick
need to
reminder
keep
to let
pushing,
you know that
keep
you'll be able
imposing,
to catch
don't
today's
leave the
match
door open for the
broadcast
opposition.
live on our club's FM station.
പറക്കാടോ ഇഷ്ടം പോലെ വരുന്നുണ്ട്
Here we go again then.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably...
Torres! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Pull it. Now it's Shevchenko. Shevchenko looking to penetrate opposition lines. Now it's Shevchenko. Nicely weighted ball. Chance, surely! It's there! And the second half is off to a flyer!
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
We have got ourselves a game here.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Now this could be a chance. He's under a lot of pressure there. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Nuno Mendes. Decent progress down the left. Hazard. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Rice. And he's forced to go back. Now it's Hazard. He's found a way through. Mendes looking to get on the end of this. And this is Hazard. It's Hazard! It's in! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so
Zero
often.
is
So the lead now is 2.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Beckenbauer. Short changes him with that pass. Rudiger kept his eye on it, and he's there. Bayer Leverkusen needing a change of fortune here. Now it's Hazard. It's come through, and he's had a quick look inside. He's been side down. Is that a penalty? No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. And he is going into that little black book.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit. That's a decent clearance. Robertson. Pull it. Now it's Haaland. Oh, that's nice. Closing in on goal. Haaland! Sticks it away! Just one goal in it now. Game on! That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Violet takes a shot, and he has kept it out somehow.
Haaland actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. Terrific header! Oh, should really have made more of that.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Bellingham plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. He's on it, and the shot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that. Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
No, that's been intercepted. That's a little off target. Ricci. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Good ball, good take. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Can he get onto this? Maldini tries to clear. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Cafu, looking for the run. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Marquinhos cuts out the pass. Tries to pass it through. Shevchenko. And Shevchenko!
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Haaland. And it's Bellingham. Can he finish? Koundé. Robertson. Bellingham. Out towards the flank. Thinks about the shot. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Now this is a potential flashpoint, and the referee has his hands full.
Yapudi.
Number 15.
So,
Marannile.
what's it going to be?
Yeah, and I think it's a
Marannile.
lesson to be learned in not conceding free kicks in this area.
And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Now it's Mbappe. Knocks it into space. Haaland! And yes, it's there! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong. And Shevchenko! And
That's a real chance missed.
Shevchenko fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Now he's got space here. It's a promising position, and this is Hazard. Big chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Hazard really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. All hands on deck for this one. Big header! Went with his head but couldn't steer it in. Pull it. And it's Robertson. Hazard. And it's been played through. Oh, they could record it. Real chance! Oh, it's in! And that may just do it! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
France take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Nuno Mendes has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. Tries to play it through. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Shevchenko. Well, we expected better, and so did he. And it's Griezmann. Hazard.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
He's got away. Great vision. Pings in a decent chance. And that's it. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal. So, Jim, how do you...
No text edits. Come on, bro. And a smart physical it po. And a smart assistically to po. Po, you go to the po. Smart assist is equal to noob. 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 Bro, smart assist is equal to noob, right? Can you reply? Come on, reply. Reply. മറക്കയാണോ no. പ്രണീത സ്മാർട്ട് അസിസ്റ്റ് എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ നൂബിന്റെ കളിയല്ലേ അവിടെ പറഞ്ഞു കൊടുക്കടാ അവർക്ക് മാച്ച് ഇത്ര അറിയിട്ടല്ല പ്രണീതിന് ഞാൻ തോറ്റാണ്ട് വരാം ഓക്കെ മലയാളിയാണ് ബ്രോ വേണ്ട എടാ സ്മാർട്ട് അസിസ്റ്റ് എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ നൂബ് കളിക്കുന്ന കളിയല്ല പോലെ റിപ്ലൈ ഇവന് സ്മാർട്ട് അസിസ്റ്റിന്റെ അളവോ എന്റെ ഫോട്ടോ പറ്റിത്തരാം. എന്താ എനിക്ക് മടി ഇതൊക്കെ ഞാൻ കെടുക്കല്ലേ. അതെ, സ്മാർട്ട് അസിസ്റ്റ് ഈക്വൽ ടു രൂപ. താങ്ക്സ് എടാ, താങ്ക്സ്. ഇവര് വലിയ ചേനട് സ്മാർട്ട് അസിസ്റ്റ് ഉണ്ട്. അതില് അതില് പ്ലാൻ ചെയ്യേണ്ട ആവശ്യമില്ല, മാസക്ക് ഇതൊക്കെ കൊടുത്താൽ മതി. അതന്നെയല്ലേ ഞാൻ കളിച്ചിട്ടില്ലല്ലോ. നൂബിന്റെ കളിയല്ലേ, നൂബേര് കളിക്കുന്ന കളി സ്മാർട്ട് അസിസ്റ്റ്. നമുക്ക് ഇതിന്റെ ആവശ്യമില്ല. അങ്ങനെ ടീം നോക്കട്ടെ. മൈ ഗോഡ്, ഇതാ പ്രണീതിനായിട്ടുള്ള കളിയാണ്.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building
ഒറിജിനൽ കളി.
very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening.
പെസ്സിന്റെ
The skies are
സഹായമില്ലാത്ത
clear,
കളി.
the noise is fervent.
പെസ്സിന്റെ
Atmosphere
സഹായമില്ലാത്ത
fantastic.
കളി.
I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Becklin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And as you can see, we've already started here. Bellingham. He's a sharp hit. Tries a shot!
Offside.
And he's straight offside. That's been cut out, well played. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's...
Shevchenko! That was
Shevchenko!
superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Goal on one.
Now they can clear their lines.
Goal on one.
He's keen, determined to have his say.
Bayer Leverkusen really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Corner number 2 then. Cleared without hesitation. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to go forward now. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Now that's well seen too. Mbappe is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Shevchenko gets into a good position. Threads one in. Now it's Griezmann. It's played through for him. Look at the straight chance!
Munji.
Neymar! One of a type! He's brilliant! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And Paris Saint-Germain take the lead. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Paris Saint-Germain, he's had a shot! for a throw. Griezmann, a player who needs no introduction. Baresi gets over and intercepts. Pullet by a Leverkusen. Do love to play that diagonal long ball, don't they, Jim?
Yeah, and the fullbacks are proving to be useful outlets for them too, Peter. The opposition could do with putting multiple bodies on them to stop the runs, but it's easier said than done, especially if the ball's hit early enough.
Probing pass. No, that's been intercepted. Now it's Stoichkov. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Knocks it into space.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Cafu. Throw it. Good steal. He just read it. And the whistle goes for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat and the supports have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Rijkaard. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Paris Saint-Germain appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Cleared without complication. Haaland. He's onside. He's come in hard. Not the most accurate pass. Rijkaard gets it clear. Beckenbauer. And he's whipped it across. Keeper has taken decisive action.
Bayer Leverkusen really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball.
Now it's Mbappe, and this is Stoichkov. He's
Stoichkov!
Goal! And this is getting better and better. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Bellingham. Coming on the field is number 23, Griezmann.
അജിയോടാ ഇത് പോയപ്പോ ഇത് കണ്ടത് എനിക്ക് എന്തൊരു അസൂയടാ എനിക്ക് എന്ത് അസൂയാണ് ഭയങ്കര ഒരു അസൂയ കൊണ്ടെടുക്കുന്ന ഒരാളാണ് എനിക്ക് മനസ്സിലായി.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
And it's Griezmann. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Goes for a shot! And it's in! Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
He's gone for goal! He should have put that one away.
He's really trying to take this upon himself to get it won.
Number 9, Shevchenko. Coming on to replace him is number 11.
Bayer Leverkusen are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to. Paris Saint-Germain really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
There will be 5 minutes
Laid back in. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Now it's Chiesa. He's through, now is he in? He's having a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. This is a Hollywood or bust corner. The final whistle is up next.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being.
Good play.
And we're done. Bayer Leverkusen were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways, but in the end they fell just short. Effort unrewarded.
Next match. എത്ര 9 മണിക്ക് വേണം എന്നാണ്ട് ചെറുമയാ എത്ര പേരുന്നല്ലേ പോല മറ്റന്നാൾ നമുക്ക് നൈറ്റ് പടപ്പ് തുടങ്ങിയാല് 12 മണി മറ്റന്നാൾ.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. We're talking a genuinely stylish player here in Frank Rijkaard. You're not arguing with that, Jim, are you?
No, I've got to totally agree with every word you just said. As holding midfielders go, he is one of the...
Can he finish? Oh, it's fallen kindly here.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
ഞാൻ പോയപ്പോ 4 വ്യൂസൊക്കെ ആയി.
Big header. It's in.
പക്ഷെ എപ്പോഴും പറഞ്ഞു ഈ അങ്ങനെ
and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
ഒരു തുടക്കക്കാരനെ കളിയാക്കണം.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Baresi spots it and intercepts. Now it's Hullet. He's got away. Tries a shot! And one more try! Volleyed effort,
That's unlucky. The idea was really smart for me, and he's had a good go at it.
That's a little off target. Now it's Hullet. Bellingham. Oh, it's taken out. That'll be a foul.
Foul.
The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Well, if he's serious about trying from this range, I think he must feel he can generate the power. Big ask.
Oh, lots on that one, but he couldn't find the target. And it's Hullet. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, that's nice.
Bayer Leverkusen are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Now it's Neymar. Vieira. Cafu. That'll be a throw. It's going to be another throw. Bayer Leverkusen are behind here, despite their domination of possession. Now it's Forlan. Knocks it into space. Well, that's well seen too. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. York. Bellingham. Neymar. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Bayer Leverkusen truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Now that looks a decent ball. Ball driven towards... Oh, what a climb! Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Prasada.
And he thumps it clear. Hullet. Shevchenko picks it up out wide. And he's chosen to... And the referee brings the first half to a close. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions got to be asked. The answers need to be found in a hurry.
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And here's Shevchenko. Played out wide. Driving forward. Looking for options for movement. He's found a way through. It's Forlan! Oh, it's a beauty! About as smooth as it gets. And there we have it. The 2-goal cushion. And a cheap move gets with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really wins.
Here's the shot! Oh, and it's come back out to him. Yes! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he? This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Haaland in acres of space out wide. Cafu plays it in. Oh, he's been caught napping. Terrific header. Andrei Shevchenko. Formidable. Truly formidable. That is a gem. An absolute gem. It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And the shot! Pull it. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Back into the middle. York!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, that's well spotted. Bellingham. That is a great pick out. And that is as far as they're going to go. Now it's Forlan, out towards the flank. An uncompromising challenge. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
He's in a great position here. Nicely aimed pass. Van Dijk did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And here's Haaland. Neymar. He's through here. Real chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. That's been cut out, well played. Van Dijk. Courtois with the clearance. And that's it.
GG bro,
In the
GG,
end then,
GG.
no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were...
രണ്ടെണ്ണം കറക്കാണ്ട് കറക്കി വിട്ടു. ഒന്നുള്ളൂ. ആരുമില്ല.